Jesus says, "Lend expecting nothing back." Elizabeth was born into a royal family, the daughter of King Andrew II of Croatia and Hungary, and at an early age was married to Louis III, Landgrave of Hesse. So she was married into another royal family in Germany. But besides taking care of her children, she would take provisions from the castle and go down to the village and distribute food. Her husband heard about this. He probably wondered, where is all the food supply going? Elizabeth decided that she wanted to help the poor according to these words of Jesus, to give generously, to give without calculation. And so one day, as she was going down into the village with a basket of provisions, the story is that she met up with her husband. And he said, "What's in the basket?" It was covered. So the basket was opened up, and there appeared beautiful roses, red and white roses. So that was a sign that God approved and blessed her charity. Her husband died of the plague on his way to the Holy Land for a crusade. And at that point, she became a member, Third Order Franciscan, and she lived in a life of poverty. Here she is, the equivalent of a princess, and she started giving away all the treasures that she could from her family. And for her own funeral, she had only one worn-out dress. So Elizabeth gives us a model of caring for the poor, the hungry, the suffering. Recently, here in the parish, the Ladies of Charity had a coat drive, and I understand hundreds of coats were donated. And that's a great ministry of outreach to the neighborhood. We've had a food drive for our food pantry. People bring in products that can be shared with those who are in need, who need to make ends meet. So there's a story about Elizabeth that she met a leper, and she invited him into the castle and put him in her own bed. Her husband heard, came, and was very angry. Why would she do that? Well, what was she doing? She was going above and beyond. She was treating that sick person as she would Jesus himself. So Louis came into the room. He opened up the covers, and what did he see but an image of Jesus crucified? So that story shows that whenever we do for the poor, for the hungry, we do it for Jesus. Jesus will ask us one day at the last judgment, when I was hungry, did you give me food? When I was thirsty, did you give me drink? When I was homeless, did you shelter me? When I was sick, did you visit me? So the need to reach out to the poor, the hungry, and the suffering continues on even now. So we do what we can, small ways, little ways, whether we're helping those in our own neighborhoods or those around the world. This is so important. The works of mercy, the corporal works of mercy, Jesus commands us, and this is who we are, people who continue the ministry of Jesus as he has shown us.